Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready for loaded kolaches and klobasniks at a popular San Antonio bakery.
There is actually different names, right, for the savory and the sweet.
Yes, I'm so impressed you know that.
Plus, we're heading up to Bernie for some savory bites and one of the largest cinnamon rolls we've had on the show.
You put that icing on anything, I'm gonna eat it. Put it on that steak. I bet you it's gonna be delicious.
And we're taking Jordan Ford General Manager Casey Ogletree to an all-you-can-eat barbecue experience you won't want to miss. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. Our first stop on today's foodie adventure is at a San Antonio bakery serving up some Czech-style deliciousness. We're on Fredericksburg Road in San Antonio to pay a visit to Bear Kolaches, where they're offering up Czech-Mex-inspired bites.
So we're gonna bust this thing open. Look at all the steam on the inside of this brisket right here. This looks fantastic. You have your blueberry cream cheese.
Yeah.
Cheers to you.
Paying homage to the Kolaches homeland of the Czech Republic, Bear Kolaches hopes to keep the tradition alive in San Antonio by cooking up and serving the natural grown produce from the Texas region.
Joining us now is the owner, Emily Stone. Thank you so much for having us. And right in front of us, you've brought out a little bit of everything, all the different kolaches. I see some sweet, there's some savory, plus you have one of your cups right here where you can get a cup of coffee or espresso. But talk to me about the concept itself. Why kolaches?
It's a pastry that's unique to Texas, and I wanted one that felt like Texas. And so we specialize in San Antonio flavors. I'm actually not Czech, but I do have a degree in anthropology. My PhD is in anthropology, so I feel very passionate about culture. And so because this is such a specific and neat thing about the immigrants who settled in Texas, I wanted to bring it to life. And so that's why we kind of celebrate San Antonio and Texas culture too.
Talk to me more about the ones you have year round.
Our two most popular are strawberry cream cheese and blueberry cream cheese.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I'd say strawberry cream cheese is probably my favorite combination.
Oh, awesome.
So I'm gonna take a bite, and I wanna go like right in the middle
Yeah.
where you can get like both. So it's like the dual bite. Here we go. There is actually different names, right, for the savory and the sweet.
Yes, I'm so impressed you know that. In South Texas, we think of kolache as being these pigs in a blanket, right? The sausage with jalapeno and cheddar, for example. But those are actually called klobasniks because klobasa is the name for sausage. Kolache is actually the sweet ones you see here, traditionally filled with cream cheese or fruit or nuts, like this is our pecan cream. So we support San Antonio's own kielbasa sausages. So we buy their breakfast sausages and their chorizo.
And cheers to you. Supporting San Antonio each bite at a time here. All right, there we go. The klobasnik, this is the jalapeno cheese.
Yeah.
That's the bite. We're gonna go in the back now, and you're actually gonna show us how you make some of these items from start to finish. What are you gonna make?
Yeah, so we'll do our two most popular. We'll do a brisket kielbasnik, and how's blueberry cream cheese sound?
Oh, come on. All right, give me something on that one.
Okay.
I will take this one right here, the strawberry cream cheese to go, and these are delicious. Let's go make some more.
Okay.
Let's do it. Now we're in the kitchen. Emily, what's the first thing you do to make these sweet and savory kolaches and the klobasniks?
So, of course, you need some flour, and we're just gonna roll out a little bit of our dough here. So I need for you to scoop some of our brisket, our house-braised brisket on there. And then you just wrap them up, and you pinch the ends together, and there we go. Now we got our brisket. Ta-da!
Can I try?
Of course, yeah,
Okay.
it's your turn.
So you fold. Okay, fold and
Yeah.
fold. If you end up eating this one, I'm sorry. What about the sweet ones, the kolache?
Yeah, let me show you. You punch down the center with your fingers, or use these little bitty cups.
Emily, thank you so much. You guys have to come check out Bear Kolaches right here on Fredericksburg Road in San Antonio. Cheers to you. Thank you so much for having us out here.
Thank you.
That's the bite.
Today on Taste of Texas with Shiner Bock Beer, we're making a simple Shiner Bock turkey gravy.
first, get the neck and the little extra pieces in the turkey, put it in a pot, brown them up with garlic powder, a little bit of pepper, salt, and then pull them out once they're nice and brown on the outside. Add in some flour, about 2 tablespoons of butter. Let that all cook down and reduce. You want to make sure you got a nice thick roux that you're going to be working with as the base. And then you want to deglaze with some Shiner beer, about half a bottle, pour it in there, and then 16 fluid ounces of turkey broth. Mix that all together. It's a little thin to start. It'll start thickening up once the roux starts reacting. To get more information on Shiner Bock beer and more recipes, just scan the QR code on the screen.
Now, we're heading out to Bernie to pay a visit to the oldest bar in the Texas Hill Country. Plus, it's also home to the TikTok famous Texas-sized cinnamon roll.
Joining us now is the co-owner out here, Joey Sanders. Thank you so much for having us.
We're so happy to have you. Thank you so
Hey,
much
I'm excited.
for coming.
I don't know anywhere where you can get sushi, pizza, steak, and fresh scratch-made bread all in the same space. But talk to me about the Richter. How did this all get started?
Well, my husband and I have a varied background, but we've always really been keen in the culinary scene, and I'm very big into wine. And so we wanted to open up a space, especially here in Bernie, that the people in Bernie really wanted. We're excited to be able to cover everybody's taste and have like just a huge, great experience here at the Richter.
How many different bottles of wine do you have here?
I have over 130 wines here in the tavern and up in Oban, and then downstairs in the Cork and Keg, we have around 75 wines.
I want to talk about some of the items that you have out here. Specifically, I'm going to start with the pizzas.
This is our Mediterranean pizza, so it's a pesto sauce.
And what's going on with this one?
So this is our bacon brie, again, a pesto sauce, spinach, bacon, and then balsamic.
Now, you also have fresh seafood dishes as well, like the salmon right here.
So that's our pistachio crusted salmon, and we bake that in the pizza oven.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's really cool. A lot of people don't realize the pizza oven isn't just for pizza. You can do tons of fun stuff in the pizza oven.
You also have steak on the menu. And we're talking not just any average steak. This is the Akaushi. This is Texas Heart Brand beef.
Yes.
And then a beautiful bed of mashed potatoes there. And then you have asparagus as well. And then you have the onion straws on top. I mean, that just looks like you want to take a nap after you eat that.
Well,
That
you kind of do.
And then something that's gone viral is this cinnamon roll right here.
Right.
Look at, okay, first off, big as my head. Okay, but second off, look at all the sauce that's on there. You got all that icing, vanilla glaze, huge cinnamon roll. We're definitely gonna have to try this thing. Here you go, you got your piece?
Okay.
All right, cheers. You put that icing on anything, I'm gonna eat it. Put it on that steak, I bet you it's gonna be delicious. You have so many other things on the menu. I mean, you have all the glasses of wine, the cocktails, but we're gonna go in the kitchen with Frank, and we're gonna make an item from start to finish. What are we gonna be making today?
So today you're gonna be making the tuna tartare shrimp ceviche nachos.
Ooh, I'm super excited to go in the kitchen. We're gonna knock this out, but before we go, I will take a bite out of this guy. Joey, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
This place is
Enjoy.
awesome. I gotta take a bite out of it. Joining us now is Frank Ramirez. He's the executive chef out here at the restaurant. Now, Frank, we've heard a lot about you. What's the first thing you do to make these tuna shrimp nachos?
So we have a sushi grade ahi tuna. We're just gonna cut them up into little cubes to put on top.
Oh, beautiful.
So now what we do, now we're gonna make the sauce that we're gonna marinate it. Not really marinate, but it's gonna be the sauce that's soaked in there. Now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna top a pico of shrimp.
Ah.
So we got shrimp in here that's already marinated. This is marinated in lime juice.
So that's your sriracha mayo right on
That's
top.
my sriracha mayo right on top.
And you got a little bit of microgreens over there hanging
You got
out.
a little cilantro micro, you can just top it off on top.
I feel like I did something really productive today, Frank. Thank you so much, you guys.
You're welcome.
The Richter Tavern, you have to come check them out. So many different options on the menu. Here we go, cheers.
Cheers.
Give us an elbow. They're not playing games out here. I'm gonna keep going.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we check out a food truck that's serving up some of the best fried chicken in the Alamo City.
And you gotta come try it.
And next on the show, we're taking Jordan Ford General Manager Casey Ogletree to an all-you-can-eat barbecue experience you won't want to miss. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in China Grove, just a couple minutes outside of San Antonio, to come check out an all-you-can-eat barbecue place that we feature a lot on the show, but Casey's never had before.
Never had.
And this is Carpooling with Casey, so we gotta feed Casey today. We're gonna get a slice of brisket and the beef rib right out of the pit. You ready?
I'm excited. Let's do this.
All right, this is Texas D. Willie Smokehouse. Joining us now is the owner out here at Texas D. Willie Smokehouse, Freddie Cruz. Freddie, thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome. Come on anytime.
Man, now you got some good slices right here. You have your brisket and of course the Dino beef rib that everybody loves out here.
Right.
What are the flavors you're looking for in the meat, the seasonings you're using, and what kind of wood are you smoking with?
We use oak and mesquite for what we smoke with, and then our seasonings are our own special blend that we have that they can even use at home if they want to pick up from here.
We have the Dino beef ribs right here. This is how you start off an all-you-can-eat experience.
Yep.
Cheers to you. Thank you, Freddie.
Whoa.
We're gonna go inside. Cheers to you. And we're gonna try a little bit of everything that you can experience at the all-you-can-eat barbecue here at Texas D. Willie Smokehouse. Let's go for it.
Go. Oh, stupid good. That is stupid good.
Now we're here in the dining room at the China Grove location, and Casey, right in front of us, this is what you can experience when you get the all-you-can-eat barbecue out here. You get all the sides, and you get the meats that are highlighted on the tray in front of us. We got to start first with the turkey. It's some of the best turkey you're going to find in the entire state of Texas. Super tender, juicy, and just loaded with flavor. Wow.
That's probably the moistest piece of turkey I've ever put in my mouth right there.
So not growing up with Texas barbecue, but coming to Texas and finding out all about it, like what's the bite that you look for? What's something that you fell in love with about it?
To be honest, before I moved to Texas, I've never had a beef rib in my life, so beef rib is really sucked me in.
Well, you got one right in front of it. You want to take another bite?
Sure, let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, that looks amazing. You also have the sausage in the back, and they are acquiring this sausage. They're smoking it here in-house. We're gonna try a bite of that as well.
All right. It's very hard to find when you buy into the casing and it has a crisp like a chip. That's pretty cool.
That's what you're looking for, right?
It is, yeah.
It's a really nice texture. Off to the side, pork ribs. Now we try to grab a little bone on this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a big one here.
Be careful, it's
I
gonna
know.
fall off.
There you go. Cheers to you, the pork ribs. That bone's just coming right out. Look at that. You can pull it right off. Super tender, smoking right off the pit. This stuff's wild.
Yep.
And you can get all of this, all you can eat. The side items are where it's at. To me, you gotta have the perfect side item with a great barbecue. Which one are you gonna go for?
I'm going mac and cheese.
Okay, you go mac and cheese. I'm gonna go the loaded baked potato salad. That's probably my favorite bite. Cheers to you, sir.
All right.
It's exactly what you think it is. It's a loaded baked potato smashed up. But I tell you what, you gotta try the banana pudding. I'm gonna dive into the sweet potatoes here in the front, Casey.
Wow. No wonder they run out quick.
Casey, I tell you what, man, I don't know if I'm gonna eat for like 2 more weeks. That was insane. Thanks for
was
joining
insane.
us, brother. And to get more information about Jordan Ford, of course, just head to their website right here on the screen, www.jordanford.com, to get all their deals and check out all the inventory. I tell you what, though, Casey, did you bring a wheelbarrow? Because I have to get towed out to the car right now.
I agree, and I gotta go to the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Next on Texas Eats, we check out a food truck that's serving up some of the best fried chicken in the Alamo City.
This is one of the best chicken fried bites you can get in the city of San Antonio. If you love fried chicken, you got to come try it.
Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Now we're here at the Jordan Ford dealership, and joining us today is General Manager Casey Ogletree. Casey, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for coming.
Now, you guys are the #1 Ford Expedition dealer in the city,
We are.
and you have a big deal going on right now for Black Friday.
We do. So all 23 Expeditions. Right now you can get 1.9 for 60, 3.9 for 72, and $6,000 off. Doesn't even matter. Just come pick one out. Extremely simple.
Wow, it's simple, it's fast, it's easy, it's a fantastic deal.
It is.
I mean, you guys are dropping these interest rates that I haven't heard of in a long time. And to get more information on all the inventory and this deal right here for Black Friday, just go to their website, www.jordanford.com.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now, we're heading to the north side of San Antonio to grub on some classic Southern-style fried chicken. Let's see what's on the menu at Crispy Fried Chicken.
We have a few other spices, so we have a hot and then a hot.
Yeah.
And it's just basically upon request, but we always kind of give the regular unless anybody asks otherwise.
If you want to get crazy,
You want to get crazy? We can do it. We can do it.
Born out of a childhood love of some good old fried chicken, Crispy Fried Chicken isn't afraid to spice it up to your liking.
You go spicy, go crazy.
Go spicy, live your life.
Joining us now is the owner and cook out here at the food truck. This is Chris Bosmans. Thank you so much for having us, brother.
Thanks, man.
Talk to me about the concept. How did it all get started?
About a year ago, my wife and I had been trying to open up a bunch of different restaurants multiple times, and the last one we got super close on, so I started frying chicken for about a year in the front yard because she was tired of smelling the fried chicken in the house.
Fried chicken, though, is that something that, you know, a grandmother, an aunt, an uncle, grandpa, who was doing it?
No, so when we moved to San Antonio in '96, we would go to churches every Friday. I fell in love with fried chicken then. That was like my little thing. We would eat it every single Friday. The honey bang biscuits, or the honey butter biscuits is what they had. So we kind of dove in, tried to figure out the best way to do what we want to do, and this is what we got.
You got side items, and I want to start with the broccoli. What's going on with this one?
My wife and I were actually on a diet. We were cleansing our stomachs, and all I could eat was vegetables. And so I was working in the truck one day, and I was literally eating a raw head of broccoli, and I was like, I'm tired of this. I dipped it in the oil and created crispy broccoli and crispy cauliflower.
Probably not something that you can clean yourself.
No, but I had gone at least a good 2 days, you know, and I did what I had to, so.
That's the broccoli. Come on! Here, what's going on with this dish?
Crazy Mac. I had an employee said I don't want to touch my food, so we created this dish. And then we have these little crispers on top. We call them Crispy's Crispy Crispers. Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Oh. Give it some love.
It's my food and I still love it.
And on this tray, you actually have fried chicken, not just the chicken tenders. This is the real deal. Plus, you got the biscuits on there.
Correct. So I dip it in basically a wet mix. And so what we do is it kind of gives it a bit more of like almost like a funnel cake shell, more of a crunchy, crispy outside to it.
Wow. This is one of the best chicken fried bites you can get in the city of San Antonio. If you love fried chicken, you got to come try it.
I don't want to put it down. I kind of want to just keep eating it.
I mean, that's the show. This one right here, it looks like a honey biscuit.
Honey butter biscuit. We call it a honey bang biscuit. So, like I said, we went to churches every Friday when we first moved here, and I just try to recreate the, yeah. So, thanks, Ben.
This is delicious.
Thanks, Ben.
Man, you put gravy on that. Give me some eggs, baby. We're going in. All right, now when you want to go for a sandwich, you have 4 options right here in front of us. Talk to me about each one.
The one on the backside is going to be our Reggae Man. If you want something a little bit sweet, we have the Rajabra. If you want to start spicing it up, we have these really, really cool habanero pickled onions. And then our newest sandwich is the kimchi bangin'. So we have the soy bang bang sauce, and then we do a house kimchi.
Look how beautiful that is. Cheers to you. This is the Reggae Man. That's the Rajabra. That's the bite. Crispy Fried Chicken food truck. You got to come out to Big Hops. If you love fried chicken, this is one of the best spots you got to come to in San Antonio to come try this chicken. It'll blow your mind. Go spicy, go crazy.
Go spicy, live your life.
I'm going back in on that chicken.
Get some.
I don't even know which one was mine, but
it don't matter. We're friends now.
Yeah.
We're friends now.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Texas Eats coming up right after the break. Hungry for more Texas Eats? Be the first to check out our exclusive content by searching Texas Eats on YouTube. Plus, get notifications when we upload new content by subscribing to our channel. We're showcasing the best bites from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, pizza, barbecue, and tacos. Search for Texas Eats, subscribe to our channel, and watch Texas Eats anytime on YouTube. Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're going all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss. Order up, come get it.
Get ready for loaded Mexican hot dogs piled high with toppings on San Antonio's south side.
Y'all, that's magical. I'm gonna need a moment with this.
Plus, we head to Eagle Pass for some of the best birria in Southwest Texas.
Give me some foot. Bam. Give some elbow. Bam! That's a double tap.
And we head to Austin for some top-tier Texas barbecue. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. Our first stop on today's show is north of downtown San Antonio, inside Loop 410 at the barbecue station. Bobby Peacock opened the barbecue joint in 1992 inside a former Exxon gas station. Now, his son Stuart Peacock owns and operates the restaurant.
I was the first employee. We had a whole half acre back here in the sunflower seeds, and I had to cut them down.
The restaurant uses a blend of mesquite and oak wood to create mouth-watering brisket, center-cut back beef ribs, sausage, and all of the Texas barbecue staples.
Now, this restaurant is an institution. You guys have been here just cooking up great barbecue for decades. Talk to me about owning this restaurant, being a part of its legacy.
Yeah, so my parents started this in November 1992, so 30 years ago this last November. And actually, I got one of the original employees. He's still, two of them are still here.
Is this something that your family's done for a long time? Is this something a part of your family's history?
Not at all, no. Yeah, but Dad was in the oil and gas business. So he figured late 80s when the crash happened, oil and gas crash happened, he'd start his own restaurant and get it going and then kind of transition back into oil and gas and have it run itself, and here we are.
So what kind of wood are you using out here?
Mostly mesquite on the quicker cooks that we cook in the morning, and mostly post oak at night, cooking briskets.
So now we're gonna go back by the pits.
Yep.
You're gonna slice up a tray for us. You're gonna build it all out, side items and everything, and my favorite part, we're gonna give it a try. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. You're gonna start making this tray. What's the first thing you're gonna get?
Brisket.
All right, let's
Gotta
check
have
out
briskets. You're in Texas. We use upper choice prime briskets.
Look at that intermuscular fat that's in there. What are you gonna pull out next?
Pork ribs.
Let's do it.
So we carry baby back ribs.
Wow.
Switched from spare ribs about 7-8 years ago.
Oh, beautiful. Look how tender that is.
So we carry a beef and pork mix sausage from Myers up in Eldon. I'd say chicken is our most underrated menu item. These are the center cut back ribs. They take a back rib and they cut the center out. Theoretically, you get more meat on them. I like the big beef ribs, but these are a little bit easier to take down during lunch.
That's a great bite. So we have the side items, all of the entree items. You have your brisket, you have your ribs, pork and beef, chicken, turkey, sausage. You got it all. Onions, pickles, you even have dessert out here. Thank you so much for having us. Barbecue station right here on 410. It's wonderful, 30 years. I mean, family owned and operated, great people that work here as well. But I mean, brisket is king here.
Brisket's king,
And, you know,
Texas
so
for sure.
I wanna go in, I'm gonna grab this guy.
You want me to grab the other one?
Yeah, you're gonna grab Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
Not bad, right? Might have to go back in for another one.
Yeah. Super tender, falls apart. I mean, I love the way the fat is rendered on there, the bark, the seasoning, and just that high quality cut you have. You can tell this thing is just cooked to perfection. This is where it's at, y'all. You want a great taste of traditional Texas barbecue, this is where you go.
And if you eat here, the beans are all you can eat.
Oh, come on. Come on. Get ready to stock up for the holidays. Stop by Circle K, America's thirst stop, and enjoy deals on the following 12-pack sodas. Buy two, get one free Big Red, 7-Up, and Sunkist, or buy two, get one free Dr. Pepper varieties.
Plus, when you're at Circle K, you can grab a Polar Pop, a Froster, or an iced coffee, one a day for only $9.99 a month. It is a fantastic deal.
There's so many varieties to choose from, perfect for holiday entertaining and tailgating.
Now we're in Eagle Pass to check out Taquitos con Sabor de Chavarria and meet the owner, Andres de Chavarria.
Hey, bienvenido. Welcome to Eagle Pass, man. Pleasure to have you.
I will be here every day because we're making food that's just out of control out here.
Taquitos con Sabor is cranking out some of the best birria in South Texas. But this is not what Andres had planned for his future.
I was a full-time DJ, man, and then you know what happens? COVID happens, man. DJ business just dies.
The family was hit with some more bad news when Andres' father was diagnosed with cancer, leaving them both unemployed.
One day we're just sitting in the couch, we're both unemployed, and I'm like, hey, Dad, they're selling this food truck. And he was like, I have $1,000. I have saved $1,000. That's all I have, you know? And I was like, you know what? We'll take the risk.
Andres eventually recruited his family to help him run the food truck, including his mom.
My mom worked at a tortilleria place near my house, and she didn't believe in it. She didn't believe it. She was like, no, who's gonna buy ramen with noodles? And, you know, she just did not believe in it. And then, you know, a couple months passed and she quit her job, came full-time with me. I was like, Mom, I need your help.
Andres has continued this family-run business as a legacy to his father, who ultimately passed away from cancer, but gave his son his last dollars to help him succeed.
You know, you have some different examples of the birria tacos that you have on the menu. You have a flour tortilla right here. You have a corn tortilla right here.
Man, so I can never have a favorite. It's always like flour one day, you know, and then, oh, I'm gonna watch the figure, you know, I'm gonna try maize.
You can't say that you're going to eat a birria taco and say you're watching your figure. I love it though, dude. All right, couple donks. Cheers it.
Sure, man.
That's the bite. Give me some foot. Bam. Give some elbow. Bam. That's a double tap.
Man, so it's the carne asada. I'm proud to say we grilled that carne asada with firewood.
Oh, nice.
So haz de cuenta con leña, you know, it has to have that flavor to the meat.
Now we're gonna go inside the food truck. You're gonna make an item for us from start to finish. What are you gonna make?
Man, we're gonna make the tacos de birria, you know, like quesabirria tacos.
Corn or flour?
Both.
I got a uniform waiting for me. I'm gonna put this food down and then we're gonna go make some more. This is delicious, bro.
Hey,
cheers again.
Cheers to that, man. Man, first we're gonna grab the corn and the flour tortilla, man. So then we get the you know, you dip and then you throw it out.
Okay, let me try those guys. All right.
Man, this is mozzarella cheese.
Oh, wow. So nice and creamy, easy melt, delicious.
And so up next, we're gonna grab the meat. And remember, we gotta be generous because we love our clients to be happy. All right, so after we put the meat, we're gonna fold the tacos. And you wanna try it out? All right.
Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and juicy.
Well, now we just wait until, you know, it like crispy. It has to be crispy. All right, so then we grab the tacos, man. We put them on the plate, and that's how the customer gets their plates.
Taquitos con Sabor here in Eagle Pass. This is where it's at. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for having us, man.
This is absolutely delicious. Top tier birria. This is an experience that you have to come try.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, get ready for loaded Mexican hot dogs piled high with toppings on San Antonio's south side.
Y'all, that's magical. I'm gonna need a moment with this.
And next on the show, we head to Austin for some top-tier Texas barbecue.
The meat has a beautiful smoky flavor to it.
So don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now, we're in Austin to check out the Texas Monthly Top 50 barbecue joint, La Barbecue. The female-owned and operated restaurant was opened by chef and owner Leanne Mueller in 2012.
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us.
I am so excited to dive into this because you got a little bit of everything out here.
Leanne's family's been smoking meats for decades, beginning with her grandfather, Louis Mueller, and her dad, Bobby.
My parents had Louis Miller Barbecue in Taylor.
Oh, okay. So it's in your blood then, be barbecue.
Yes. No, it's in my blood.
Leanne is a photographer by trade, She's photographed some big-name celebrities, musicians, and politicians.
Photography and being a chef are kind of like the same. You know, it's a good way to express yourself.
It's all art, really, when it
It's all
boils
art.
down to it. And this is what art looks like right here.
Leanne returned to the family tradition and now runs the restaurant with her wife, Allison Klim. Leanne and Allison have combined their extensive barbecue knowledge and history to create some of the best oak smoke barbecue in Austin.
Now, I want to talk about the brisket. It's the king of barbecue here, right in Texas. So talk to me about your preparation on there and what makes it stand out.
Our preparation is just pretty simple. It's just salt and pepper, a little garlic. It's not hot and fast, but it's not low and slow. It's, you know, in between. We use an all-natural brisket. There's no hormones, grass-fed, little happy cows.
Holds up on its own weight, and I can already tell, it pulls apart. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
That's the brisket. That's the real deal. Great job, Chef.
Thank you.
Now, your pork ribs, what makes those stand out?
Our guy in the back, Frankie, that's been with us forever, that's his recipe, and he does it wet. It's the only recipe on the menu that isn't ours.
Oh, wow. That is phenomenal. Everything out here, outstanding representation of what you can do with Texas barbecue when you put just love and passion. We're gonna go inside the kitchen, and you're gonna make for us an item from start to finish. What are you gonna make for us today?
I think we decided on the El Sancho Loco.
Ooh.
Allie will construct it for you guys.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely,
Give me some
thank
love.
you.
Joining us now is General Manager Allie Clem. Thank you so much for having us here inside the kitchen. And now you're gonna be making for us a sandwich off the menu, and I get to try it. I'm super excited. What sandwich are you making for us today?
We're going to be making one of our famous Sancho Locos. First of all, we choose our bun here.
Martin rolls.
Yes, we have our house-made traditional sausage. We're going to build the bottom of it right here. So then we get our chopped beef. So all of our chopped beef is made from like the kind of unperfect slices. Sure. So we're going to stick that right here on top.
That's already looking phenomenal.
Well, then just to top that off, we're going to take our pulled pork here, and we're going to stick that right on top. And also, just to make it even better, we're going to take Leanne's famous pork sauce right there, pickled red onions right on top.
Come on.
We got this little sausage hat we put right on top of it.
This looks absolutely insane. Allie, thank you so much for showing us how you make the Sancho Loco out here. You guys, the barbecue in Austin, a quintessential stop. When you're thinking about barbecue, this is where you have to come. Come wait in line, enjoy yourself, grab a drink, grab barbecue, great people out here, and come try this sandwich. I'm gonna try to do it with the little hat on there. Give me some elbow. Give me some elbow right there. That's phenomenal. That is a crazy sandwich. Oh, that is so good.
Coming up next on Texas Eats, get ready for loaded Mexican hot dogs piled high with toppings on San Antonio's south side.
We're gonna go in the kitchen, and you're gonna show us how to make some of these items from start to finish. What are you gonna make for us?
So don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. San Antonio, I'm rounding out my time in Charlotte with one last tasting. Honestly, I couldn't get enough of that Bo's chicken biscuit and Bo berries, so I was excited to try more to see if Bojangles really has brought the best flavor to Texas.
Correct, you got it. Hot, fresh biscuits, yes. You did a really good job.
Hot, fresh Bojangle biscuits.
I'm finishing up by trying the steak biscuit, and as a Texan, you know we know a thing or two about steak.
The steak biscuit, oh my goodness. It's fluffy, it's flaky, it's buttery, and you have so much crunch on the steak's outside. It has a nice, crispy, crunchy exterior, super tender on the inside, just packed with flavor.
Did it.
We did it.
Bojangles has done it again. Head on over to 8730 Petranco Road so that you can get a taste not only of Bojangles breakfast, but some great... Now, we're cruising down South Preston Street south of downtown in San Antonio to pay a visit to El Chunky, a restaurant serving up 9-inch Mexican-style hot dogs.
It's like a nickname for the hot dogs. As you
Okay.
can see, then they're chunky. They're the chunkiest hot dogs in town.
Inspired by his travels throughout Mexico, owner Manuel Rodriguez has infused each hot dog to reflect the different regions of the country. From the chunky street dog to the bean and cheese dog, don't be afraid to mix it up and try something new.
I took the idea of El Chunky back in Mexico when I was traveling. I took the idea from 6 different states in Mexico. So every hot dog has different style from different regions in Mexico.
You've dreamt about all these things. You were making it happen. Each one of these combinations sounds incredible.
Basically, you can do whatever you want. If you want to put cheese, if you want to put mustard, if you want to put ketchup, even if you want to put like barbecue or guacamole, however you like it, you can make it.
We're gonna go in the kitchen and you're gonna show us how to make some of these items from start to finish. What are you gonna make for us?
We're gonna make the fajita one and the chunky shrimp.
All right, I'll tell you what. I want to take a bite of this one in the front. This is the al pastor. It looks incredible. It looks like it's got great flavor going on. All right, that's the bite.
Good.
That's incredible. I'm gonna finish this one up.
Yeah,
and then let's go in the kitchen and make some magic.
Let's go.
That's incredible.
The first step is to grab the sausages on bacon.
Let's go make some hot dogs. Oh, that's what you want to hear. All right, so you're getting cooked from top to bottom, putting that weight down on there so you're gonna get a really nice sear. All right, so these are ready to rock and roll. Check that out. We have rotated them. They have a beautiful crust and sear on the bacon and the hot dog itself.
So next step is gonna take the butter and put it on your bun.
Now this is for the fajita hot dog. What kind of cheese is this?
It's a white Mexican cheese. We call it asadero cheese. Fajita mixed with grilled onion and grilled pepper. Put it right there. Perfect. That's it. So we're gonna use guacamole for the fajita. Then if you like spicy, you can add chipotle cream on top. Yeah, the other one, we need to put some tomato. This is the most classic and Mexican hot dog. Grilled onion and grilled jalapeno.
Thank you so much for having us here. El Chunky, you guys gotta come check them out in San Antonio. These are like Mexican hot dogs to the next level. Different regions of Mexico inspired each item on the menu. Family owned and operated, and look how big these things are. You're not playing games, man. Look at that. That's massive. Cheers to you. Let's take a bite. Here we go. Come out here, support local family owned, operated business. That is so good, my friend.
It's really good.
Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get more information and a map on all the restaurants that you've seen on today's show, just go to our website, ksat.com/Texas Eats. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas Eats. I think that's all the orders for today. Give me some more love. Thank you. I'm gonna take all this to go. Is that cool?
That was perfect.
Okay, good. I'm still eating this thing.
It's really good.
It's so good.
Flour one day, you know, and then I'm gonna watch the figure, you know, I'm gonna try maize. That's like my.
You can't say that you're going to eat a beanie taco and say you're watching your figure. I love it though, dude. All right, so this. That's funny. That's funny. Hungry for more Texas Eats? Be the first to check out our exclusive content by searching Texas Eats on YouTube. Plus, get notifications when we upload new content by subscribing to our channel. We're showcasing the best bites from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, pizza, barbecue, and tacos. Search for Texas Eats, subscribe to our channel, and watch Texas Eats anytime on YouTube.